What's up, guys? What's up, everyone? It's Thursday, getting close to the end of the week. Recovery isn't the best today, 32% in the red. I slept well though, so happy about that. Just went to bed later than planned. I really think it's for me, like, my recovery kind of hinges on like how early I get to sleep. So quality of sleep, I find, really changes depending on, like, not so much how much sleep I have. Like, how much sleep I have obviously helps, but if I have 7 or 8 hours of sleep, if I go to bed at 1 a.m. versus 7 or 8 hours of sleep if I go to bed at 10 p.m. That's a very different story. Yeah, so it is what it is. Just gonna have to play it by ear today. I am feeling pretty good at the moment. But yeah, so just finishing off this week of De La Hiva with the fast sleeve and some hybrid spider guard stuff. Just thinking about that now, I'm excited to just utilize that foot on hip position when you have the foot on bicep. It really makes that hybrid guard come together when you step that foot on the hip, and you get that nice little posture break and off balance when you swivel your hips under. It's funny how just that one little thing has completely changed how I see that position and has completely increased the success rate that I have with that position. But what we'll probably do today is a little bit of Shark Tank work. We did it on Tuesday. Basically, each person that's in the Shark Tank stays in for 4 minutes in total, and you're in a group of 4. So you have 3 other people that are Shark Tanking you when it's your go. You stay in for 4 minutes. People coming in from the line, they stay in for 1 minute, and all they're doing is they're just trying to sweep you, and you have to stay on top and ideally pass, but priority here is staying on top. If you don't stay on top, that's fine, you just have to start again. Do you know how to drive? I'm turning this off. It's not. Try. Oh, just breathe. You guys are gonna be alright. Alright. Just finished our Thursday training session. So as you know, working with that De La Riva and Spider Guard, or rather De La Riva with the pan and far leg. And something I really noticed today was that sequence that we were looking at, the one that we would see Leandro do a lot. I'm starting to finally understand how it works. And partially can kind of thank my opponent from Panpax, Shinsuke Maribi, I believe. His main game, like his thing, is to play like think of a Bradley Steamer style Spider Guard, but instead of grabbing the collar, so it's like a tarantula guard, instead of that he's grabbing the pan grip leg. And so it's obviously he's not making a De La Riva hook, he's putting his leg like on the same side as the spider, but it's like quite similar, like the grips are basically the same as the spider De La Riva. But looking into that a bit and experimenting with that style of spider guard kind of helped me understand the like the old school Leandro Low hybrid guard a bit better, because I would always, like I mentioned earlier, I would always get leg dragged or people would hit a throw by on me from that guard, and I pretty much gave up on that guard. The biggest thing with that style of spider guard, if you watch my match with Shinsuke Maribi, I was constantly, I got swept twice from that position. And basically what happens is he really puts his hips like he really makes his hips go far away from you, and it's hard to explain, I guess, just over the camera. I'll probably have to put a clip in so you guys can understand, but the throw by just feels really hard to do when the hips are kind of facing towards you, basically. Or rather, I'm so far away from the leg I'm trying to throw that I almost don't want to go for the throw by. Like ideally when you do a one-arm throw, you're kind of on the same side as the leg you're trying to throw. But yeah, so looking at like how he was shutting down like my throw by and my defenses to the spider guard, sort of started translating that into my De La Riva and spider, and what I noticed was having a lot of success with it. So when I was specific training today, particularly with Issa, he's absolute unit of a grappler, really technical, and just he has such a fast progression rate as well. It's really cool to see. But specific training with him, and I wasn't actually trying to play the hybrid De La Riva stuff. I just wanted to hit the Murasaki style sweep. So I was trying to punch his sleeve across the center line and put his hand on the floor. But he was really shutting down that option. He wasn't letting me step on his hip, and he was really crowding my hips as well. So it was hard for me to actually like use a frame with my foot and push him away. The other thing as well was he was clearing my De La Riva hook with, so he's grabbing my collar and clearing the De La Riva hook with his elbow, and then closing the space between the calf and hamstring, so I couldn't put a De La Riva hook in. So then what I was doing was putting a half lasso in, and then eventually changing my other foot to a foot on bicep. Then I was thinking, alright, if I keep my half lasso leg on the same side of his body as my spider guard leg, I might make it quite hard for him to actually hit a throw by, because I was practicing a lot of posting on the hip with the half lasso or De La Riva side leg, but instead I was just, you know, keeping it as a half lasso in the specific training round of this. But anyway, what I found was that because of the directions I put both my legs on, I was actually forcing Issa to be further away from the foot on bicep, and what that means was that the throw by was just not there. So he's got a collar grip as well, so all I need to do is just take that half lasso leg and just start to back heel and stomp down. Kind of breaks his collar grip, and it actually gives me access to the inside space between the legs. usually at this point, people start to posture up from here. So regardless if they posture up or don't posture up, a lot of people posture up to clear the foot on bicep, the spider guard. And posturing up in that deadlift posture is really common for killing like your standard basic spider guard. But anyway, so foot goes inside, manage to catch my single leg X. If they happen to posture, that's where I catch that back sweep. So the back sweep is happening as I get to the X guard, and just reminded me that's like pretty much most of Leandro's back sweeps with that single leg X, where he would enter from like that hybrid spider and De La Riva. Most of those sweeps were happening as he entered in and as the guy postured up, and it was just it was a really cool light bulb moment for me, because you know, I've been like aware of that sequence, and I fully remember dedicating like a while back when I was a blue belt to that position, and it wasn't working, so I just left it. And only now, since I came back to it, I'm like, oh, this is actually how the move works. It's a legitimate move. I mean, of course it's a legitimate move. That's why Leandro had so much success with it. Things like these, I obviously think be a lot easier if I had a coach, but just kind of hasn't panned out that way for me. But oh well, I am genuinely enjoying the process of, I guess, coaching myself and just, you know, learning. Just the entire process of learning is, especially in regards to this art, it's amazing. Today was a big success for me. We spent most of today actually doing more positional rounds. We did a 3-man switch. It was pass first sweep, so very broad specific training, but we were starting in the hand and sleeve De La Riva. So I'm here. I kind of widen the base.